Hello, and welcome to my 2022 New Year's message. And we're celebrating the end of 2021. And I'm like, what can I do to inspire people to be healthy? And it made me think about what has changed from 2019 to 2020 to 2021 to the upcoming year 2022 that I want to inspire you to be healthy about. Well, I wanted to focus on some principles that are long-term principles, not things that change from year to year or from crisis to crisis. And it made me think about the definition of chiropractic. Chiropractic is the philosophy, science, and art of all things natural, a system of adjusting the segments of the spine for the correction of the cause of disease. So the focus is the cause. And then it made me think about another book. This is D.D. Palmer's 1910 textbook. It has the definition of chiropractic in it. But then I also made me think about the Holy Bible. And the Holy Bible, we don't rewrite it when there's a crisis. The words in here have been written 2,000 years ago, and we're gonna lean on those principles when there's tough times, and we're gonna lean on them on a daily basis when there's not good times. A very wise person said, if you pray every day, then you won't need to pray. So we want to focus on those things. Health relies on three key things: nerve flow, fuel, and activation. So chiropractic is the nerve flow, getting adjusted regularly, making sure your brain's connected to the body so your body can express itself at its fullest potential. Fuel is the what you're doing to feed the machine. You have to feed the machine with healthy things so you're creating strength and not creating disease and toxicity. So that's going to come from organic vegetables, organic green vegetables, or grass-fed meats, avoiding things like grains, flour, sugar, too much alcohol. These things are going to interfere with the way your immune system works. And so when your body gets challenged, then it's not going to be healthy. And then we have activation. Activation is exercise. So we have to exercise our body daily to activate it and can keep it healthy. Health is your body's ability to adapt to the environment. So when something happens unexpectedly, your body adapts to it, it keeps it healthy. We know that during the COVID-19 crisis, that the initial people that got COVID in China, they found that people that had good vitamin D levels prior to getting COVID walked out of the hospital more frequently. People that had low vitamin D levels did not walk out of the hospital. So since spring of 2020, I have really focused on nutrition and focused on ways, how can we detect whether this is present, and then what can we do about it? So one of the things we've been doing in our office is some very specific nutritional testing where we're looking at hair, blood, and urine analysis, and it'll actually give us a vitamin D level. It'll actually give us a zinc level, so you know where you are. So we're not just guessing, meaning if you know you should take vitamin D because it helps with inflammation, it helps with your immune system. They've actually had some study that show that it helps prevent cancer. So vitamin D is very important. Well, what's your level? If you're just taking it because you heard it's good to take, you don't know if you should be taking it or not. Now, zinc is the same way. Now, vitamin D is stored in your body a little bit better than zinc. Zinc is something that you have to take in your body every day to keep the level up. So that is very important, but zinc will show up in hair analysis so we get an idea if you have a long-term zinc present in your body or not. But those are two things that we definitely recommend. And on our website, we have an immune bundle with liquid vitamin D and liquid zinc. And we definitely recommend those things to protect yourself, to keep your immune system functioning at a high level. We want to focus on real food, like we already discussed, organic green vegetables. It helps to, one, give us all the nutrients that we need. Two, it helps to get rid of toxicity. Greens help to get rid of toxicity. We want to avoid preservatives. So when we eat packaged food and it has MSG in it, that toxicity changes the way our nervous system works. So the more packaged food you eat, it's going to decrease the function of our nervous system, which controls our immune system, which controls our muscles. So it's going to affect every aspect of our life. Activation. We need to exercise our body. So we need to do an exercise that's going to elevate our heart rate for 30 minutes every day. If we're just starting out, you can walk out the door for 15 minutes, walk back 15 minutes, that's 30 minutes of walking. If you haven't been doing anything and all you do is add that to your regime, that will decrease heart disease, it'll decrease diabetes, it'll decrease cancer. So those things are all very important to do. You can do deep breathing exercises. No matter what your level of health, you can do deep breathing exercises. So you're going to take a big breath in, you're going to hold it for 10 seconds, and then you're going to slowly breathe out. And you're going to allow that to fully expand your lungs all the way to edges. So we're exercising your lungs like it's a muscle. So by eating correctly, avoiding things like grains, gluten, MSG, we're avoiding things that are going to cause mucus and toxicity in our lungs. Dairy products are another thing. Now, if you're able to get dairy products right off the farm without any pasteurization, then those can actually be helpful, and they've actually shown that dairy products right off the farm actually can help to prevent cancer. But the pasteurization process changes all that. So if you're in a co-op or you own a farm, those things are very helpful, but we don't recommend dairy products that you're just getting from the grocery store. They can cause a lot of mucus, toxicity in your body. We want the lungs to be functioning as good as they can so that if you do get into a crisis, then you're going to have a better chance of overcoming it. So a lot of this is preparing for a storm that may be coming, and you want to be at the highest level that you can be before that happens. Think about it like we talked about before. If you pray every day, then you won't need to pray. So you want to do your exercise every day, but you also want to pray and meditate every day. You have to give your body a confidence that everything is going to be okay, right? So prayer and meditation, yoga, these things help to reduce anxiety. When we focus on what we want, then we're more likely to have, and that's what we're going to get. And this is the point of our talk where we talk about the bowl burning. We encourage everybody to, with their family, to do a bowl burning service. So what you do is anything that you're tired of in 2021, you will write down on a sheet of paper, and sometime New Year's Eve, you're going to burn that sheet of paper. So you're going to let all those things go, all the anxiety, all the worry, you're going to let those things go. And then on the other sheet of paper, you're going to write a letter to yourself that you're going to open a year later. And all those things, you're going to write the positive things, the hopes and dreams, all the things you want to accomplish in 2022. You're going to write those on that letter, and then you're going to seal it up, and then you're going to open it up a year later and reevaluate where you are. But it's going to inspire you to give you something to focus on, to be positive, to be a healthier person in 2022. So I want to express my gratitude for being able to be a part of all of your lives and help you to be healthy and accomplish your goals. And we're looking for a fantastic 2022. And we just wish the best for you guys and want to wish you a healthy new year.